The bad news is, obviously, we're suffering with attendance. The good news, I'm so stressed about it that I think that my hair is actually growing back. Okay. So let's go ahead and look at this, just some thoughts. Just to preface this, I had a meeting yesterday with Mr. Knipple. It was for all dropout recovery representatives at the campus, so this was anything from elementary all the way up to high school. And he went over some interesting data that he gave us for campus specific, and I added some other things that he didn't necessarily give us. So there's the reaction, right? So first cycle we were at 91% attendance for the first 9 weeks, and then you see a quite drastic drop in the second 9 weeks, down to 88%, approaching 89%. But these next three statistics are the big ones, and this is what Mr. Knipple gave us for our campus. Looking at first semester, the number of students who attended less than 90% for first semester is 898 students. So it's a huge truancy issue, and that just puts it in perspective as far as, this is a campus-wide initiative that has to happen to reach that many kids. And Ms. Peterson stated very well that we are asking you to do things, but we're requiring more efficient things from you. So at the end of the day, it's actually going to be requiring less of you, but more efficient strategies to address that number of students. And then looking at the number of students that withdrew during first semester, we had 73, and out of those 73, 40 of those represent dropouts right now. So it's not like they're going to other schools. They're just dropping out and they are not enrolled in the school right now. So a change in culture. This is something that I've been working on. This is year 3 that I've worked with attendance, working with the NG program, trying to look at what preventative measures can we put in place. And this year it's been really a standard of enough is enough when it comes to leeway with attendance, with truancy. And so we put some hard deadlines in place. This is the first year that we actually did appeals. What the district states policy is, once a student drops below 75% attendance, they're supposed to automatically retake the course or go to an attendance committee and try to appeal why they had those absences. And so you can see just the data there. We had 47 students that went through the appeal process these last 2 weeks. And of those 47, there were 4 that weren't accepted. I tried to filter those as much as I could as they came to me, and hey, I want to appeal this. And that way those who really didn't have a valid reason of that many absences, I could just say, I'll just tell you right now, that's not going to cut it. And we moved forward with that. And so I wanted to recognize those that participated in that. So anyone who was a part of any of the appeals for the last 2 weeks, if you could just stand and be recognized for the work that you did. It was interesting because I basically stepped back in this process because I'm too close to this. And so I had to step back and let the teachers, the committee, sort of run this. And I was very impressed with the questions that they were asking, very difficult questions of these students to really probe what is it that's going on, but also what's going to change second semester. If we're giving you a shot to clear these NGs, what's going to change? Why should we give you that opportunity? And so they did an excellent job of asking those questions. And I wanted to share some teacher perspectives with this. And so I'll ask Ms. Keller and Ms. Newton to come up, and they're just going to share their thoughts about basically the process and what they feel would be beneficial for you all to know as teachers as they participated in that. So if I could have the two of them come up, and the time is theirs.